Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Closet Gamer, and tonight we are playing yet another part of my Clare run of Resident Evil 2 1998. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'd also like to add, if you enjoy my content, to throw a like and subscribe my way. If I can get it to trigger. Can I get it to trigger? Oh, there it is. So yeah, if you can throw a like and subscribe my way, it really does help my little channel grow and flourish. I'd also be remiss not to ask the Resi Pros out there who stop by, who are stumbling upon this video through potluck, to drop any and all tips, Easter eggs, or anything I say that's dumb in the comments, as I am quite new to playing this franchise. Here's a little history for you though. I used to watch my friends play these games, as I was terrified of playing them myself, hence this being a playthrough from a wimp's perspective. Anyway, let's get busy. So last time we were here, we were basically, we got undone with quite a bit of stuff. We got through the opening areas, we got the film. I'm going to dash and get that developed quick. Because I've got to go around that part of the building anyway, so what else do I need? Do I need the lighter now? Don't think I do. I'm trying to think strategic here. I need that. Oh no, I do need the lighter. I remember now. Because I've got to get, what do you call it? I've got to get that cog. Right, I'm going to need the key, or have I used all the keys now? Yeah, I think I have used all the keys. Okay. Sorry, just getting ahead of myself a little bit there. So, we're going to go down into the basement, and, well, sorry, the back end of the police, like, office, whatever it is. The East Office. Sorry if you're hearing me a bit phlegmy. I had my COVID jab last night and it's made me a bit ragged. Woke up later today and I've been achy like all day, especially my arm. But because it makes your arm tender, or at least, again, that's what the documentation always says. And I'm a stickler for documentation. So we're going to run through here. Because yeah, we got to go to the inside back area of this place. Because yeah, we got through quite a bit in part one. Like yesterday, I wasn't messing around. We bolted through literally a load of it. I managed to get quite far in 2 hours, which I was chuffed with. I mean, don't be wrong, I'm not saying I'm the best at these games. But it does get a little bit easier once you've played them a couple of times, which is what I gather people have been doing. In memoriam kind of thing. So this is just where we light the fire. I think it's middle, left, right. I think. I can't remember. No. Right, left, middle. Right. Middle. Right, left. Or did I just do that? Oh, there we go. Middle, right, left. Bosh. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'll get upstairs now. This is the thing. I'm fully prepared for there to be a zombie spawn or something very soon. They always do it just to shake the game up a little bit. It's one of the things I'm not too keen on about these games. Once you kill the bastards, they should be dead. Upstairs, got to get to the library, and we'll get ourselves another part of that medallion, and we've got the 3 keys to get into the sewers. It's so weird thinking up this kind of shit very quickly. You're just like, eat. I'm just glad there's no Mr. X chasing me. Leon B is going to be fun. But I am expecting a liquor spawn along here somewhere. Those little bastards like to jump up on you and fuck your shit up. So to speak. See, that's one of them. Fuck. That's right, fuck off, you little asshole. If we go in here, then the zombies will start coming through the windows. Try and flash back to, there we go. They're coming through the only window they can come through because I blocked the other one. Thankfully, I've got no reason to go out there at all. I don't plan to. Absolutely no reason. I'm not going to waste my ammo on it. Should have known they put one up there as well just to shit with me a bit. Use that there. Then you use the gear upstairs. Let's see if I can get this done tonight. It'd be quite cool if I could. Here we go. Push the switch, opens the door, gives me that other piece. Thing is, now we have a potential boss fight coming. I'm hoping I'm equipped to take it on, because I have been rushing through quite a bit. It's creepy ass music is what it is. If I go out there and there's tons of zombies, then I'm going to come back. Good. Okay. So I can easily get through and develop that film. Just to get it out of my inventory. Yeah, that door there, I always thought you could open it. Apparently it's on the other side of it, is actually in the next room, and it's boarded up. So I thought there was going to always be like a secret key or something, or that was what Brad's key was going to open, but it doesn't. Bastards tricked me is what they did. Tricked me. Tricked me, damn it. Tricks very well. Do take treats though. If you got some treats, I'll happily have some of that. Develop that film. Yep, film B. Picture front. Yeah. The guy who was killed. Shame. Really isn't much film in this game, from what I recall. Go in here, get myself out of fucking caution, hopefully. Good. Take the bolts. What else should I take? What else should I take? Yeah, I'll take. Just doing it to load up my gun, really. Put the bolts back. This is what I did on the remake. Just load the gun and put the ammo back. Because then it's just one less thing you've got to carry. Combine the two halves. And then take, what do you call it? That. Yeah. Oh, I don't need the lighter anymore. Yeah, you can go back in there. I'll take another jewel herb with me just in case. So now, back to the chief's room, to his taxidermy weirdo workshop. Yeah, because I'm not going through there. There's going to be zombie galore in there. Use a nice leisurely stroll. Stay on the second floor. Just run over there. Because yeah, I think we've done everything in this place now. Our next location is pretty much the sewers. Sewer action. Down here. do realise at the moment as well, there's lots of Resi fans playing, what do you call it, the Ethan Winters expansion for Resident Evil 8. Although from what I've been seeing online, from the Amazon reviews, because I did look into potentially getting it once it had everything with it, but I've looked at the content. It looks good for content, although the third person view I think looks a bit janky. You can tell it was geared to be first. It just doesn't look like an extra, it looks more like a mod. And I've seen better mods other than Resident Evil's official own release of that. Just watched the Resident Evil 2 mod of first person view and it looked way better than what they've done for the Windows expansion. So I probably won't be investing in it. Plus, and this is a big plus on my part, the DLC does not come on the disc. So you're basically, when you pay the money, you're basically paying for the original Resident Evil 8 game disc. And then you've got to download the expansion. Why?
Claire!
Just why?
Sherry,
but I get
okay.
why.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Why is because they've only just released it, and it's obviously going to have bugs. Whereas the Resident Evil 7 one they released had been out a bit of a time before they made it into the definitive edition, and that's why it was all on the disc. Here we go. So that's why. That said, I still don't think they should have released it as a separate thing. It should have been merged onto the disc. Even if it's just the content they've got so far, it would have been something. Alright. Oh yeah, I've got to go and get Sherry because she's an idiot and doesn't know to follow me. Is she gonna come with me then? What the fuck is going on? There's nothing in here, so what have I got to do to go down? You coming down then? Glitch.
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Yeah, you should have come down with me the first time. Okay. I'm probably going to have to fight that weird, Birkin beast. Or it'll be the G-mutant thing, whatever it is. Depends. Well, I think those are the options. I didn't fight it last time, I fought Birkin.
Help me!
Oh. Lovely. Help me! Help me! Sounds like walking. Sounds like the what do you call it? House of the Dead.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
You're doing good for someone who's just had an alien put in them.
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town.
You did that all on your own, mate.
How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me.
It's a virus.
Must know. It's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-virus in every way.
Lovely.
William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin.
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-virus. An ultimate bioweapon.
Mr. Birkin.
Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks.
They are.
But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me.
Oh, lovely. Not before you turn into a zombie.
Can't take the pain.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. That's a nasty way to go. Just snap in half. Well. Sorry, Chief. Read what you sow and all that. I also meant to look, but is there an auto lock-on feature? Because I don't see it here. Unless it's in other versions of the game. Lovely, lovely chemicals. Down we go. Gonna fight a monster. Monster boss. Let's equip this. Who are we fighting? Yep, the G mutant thing. But Leon had to fight in A. We're not fighting Birkin G2 or some shit. I can't remember the names. Look at it, it's disgusting. Disgusting bastard. Stop flying out ticks, you little shit. Is it dead? Jesus. It'd take as much as I thought. Get off, you goddamn tick. Up the ladder we go. Just glad it's dead. Didn't take very long at all. Didn't even bite me, his little tick friends did. Imagine I've got to go back and get Sherry. Great. Why did I take that brat around with me? It's just wasting my time. Mind you, those G things should despawn now. They keep spawning on its corpse after you kill it, which is fucking irritating. That's why you're better off leaving the scene and coming back, so it despawns. Yeah, so much for you, Chief. Go out here, then upstairs, then bish bash bosh. I've got to have that brat come down here. Why she couldn't just follow you down and wait in the hot corridors beyond me? That would be perfect right now. Why I've got to go back and get Sherry? She should just come with me the first time, so I haven't got to backtrack. Save a hell of a load of time. But it is what it is. I'm just going with it now. Just accepting. Open the door.
believe the man who developed the G-virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
Your father's a dick.
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
No shit.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
Oh, quick call to Leon.
Are you still there? We're leaving.
We're getting out of here.
The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right, trust me. We
Streets
found a
is
way
just
to the
crawling
sewer.
with zombies.
Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait!
Oh, I love the dialogue. It's just brilliant. Well, we're injured, but we're fine. You know, if I go into orange caution, then I'll use a heal. But that's the only way I'm doing it. I can run on caution. We can still get the flak out of here. Open the door. It's not only that, Cherry also loses you on occasion where she just stops and then sits down, which is very annoying. Don't worry, ignore Chief Iron's rotting corpse in the corner there. Most kids would have shit their pants if they saw that. I would have. I'd have been like, what the fuck, why is there a massive bloody body in the middle of the, you know, that's been split apart from the top of the shoulder down to the stomach. I mean, it's much more brutal in this than in the remake. The remake, it just explodes out of his chest like a face hugger. But in this one, they go overkill. They split flipping irons in half.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right, we go down here and then we'll see Birkin. Super Burke. Oh my god, it's pipe hitting Birkin.
Claire?
You'd have thought she'd recognise her dad though, wouldn't you?
Run!
Get the clack out of here, girl. Right. Now we are in the sewers. And then that opens and she falls down there. I just landed a load of shit. Shit water.
Sherry, where are you?
Sherry! Claire! I'm here!
So now I've got to play as her. Great. Oh, she's so slow. Got to run past a load of zombies, no doubt. There's one there. She can climb through the grate. Past the cockroaches again. Ah, cockroaches. They never usually hit me. Is she that fast? What's this? Ah, a wolf medal. Ah, trash compactor.
Claire?
Ah, you fell in some bin bags. Ugh. That's quite Crazy scientist Birkin. It's going to impregnate Sherry's face. That sound right there. That sound right there is Birkin impregnating his daughter. Disgusting. Two Herbie reloadeds. Seen all that. More handgun bullets. Old lockers that have nothing in them. First aid spray, yes please. Do you have any ink ribbons sitting here? Nope. That way, put that way, put that way. I'm gonna take a herb though. See if I can get out of caution. Boom. Anything else in here? Here there'll be a zombie because Sherry just ran past it, and I remember getting bitten by it the first time I came in here. Because I went round that way. That's right, bitch. You're not getting me again. There is anything in here, but I'm just going to check the back anyway. Oh, yay! Okay, that is everything. Can't remember if there's anything out here other than zombies. This is where Sherry comes. She falls down into there. I get you now. See, it's all starting to make sense. Go upstairs. Go into Leon's section, where we're going to see Leon, who's been shot by Ada Wong's assassin. Well, he'll say it's a sniper rifle, but we both know it's not. She used a handgun on him. Oh, he's not here this time. Right, well, we're definitely not going to fight those spiders. Oh, we can't go up. Jesus, that area is blocked off. Huh. That's quite cool. Something else that I've noticed now changes. Yeah, that part of the map is disabled to us. We can't get up there. We can only do it on the B one. Did not know that would happen. Going this way. chain rounds. She's got the medallion, so what's that red thing? Is that anything? No. It's okay. I've got to go back and get the pump handle anyway. I'm going to do it now. Bastard. Flipping thing. Fucking poison. There it is. God damn it. That should have cured me. He didn't hit me that many fucking times.
David, you rang her?
Yeah,
Oh, well done. She all right?
fine.
Thanks. Strawberries?
No.
Is she allowed in here?
Don't care.
Was she all right with you?
Fine.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
Got the steam handle now, haven't we? I'm not wasting any more bullets on those bloody things. They're impossible to hit anyway. But yeah, I remember hearing that there was an auto-aim thing on this game, but there's not. Oh shit.
Who are you?
She's not hanging off the edge this time.
I see. Another spy sent by Umbrella, right? Let me guess. You're here to steal my husband's G-Virus, aren't you?
That's exactly why I'm here.
You are tenacious, I'll give you that.
Husband? Then you must be Annette. Sherry's mother?
She's a nit.
What?
Sherry's wandering around alone in the sewers. You have to help me find her.
That's impossible. I told her to go to the police station. What's she doing here? William will be after her.
William?
Her
That's
dad.
right. The creature that's been causing all this destruction is none other than my own husband.
Shit. Now we see the cutscene of him being a monster.
This way. It's sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one
More
will
precious
ever
than my
take
own
you away
daughter.
from me.
is that the idea? Are they always meant to convey that he's just crazy? I mean, you'd have thought he would give a shit about his kid.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-virus into his own body?
That's what she's telling you.
The G-virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there.
It was a bear.
Shoot it! Eat this, you freak!
Nah.
Stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry!
And none of them are Hunk. I know Hunk is considered like the talisman of these games because he's meant to be like a badass soldier or something.
Fire! Fire! Son of a...
Son of a gun. So you could always just run. Run to the left hand side.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus?
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now.
And he has.
I tried to save him, but I'm afraid it's already too late.
But...
And that's not even the entire story. Every G-virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other life forms.
See, that's just creepy.
That's what he's after, Sherry.
You can give his own daughter.
what are you trying
You
to
can
say?
impregnate her with something. Yeah.
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo.
Right. Lovely.
Since Sherry is his body, that possibility is non-existent. It's an
Right.
inherent survival instinct.
Boneyard, hello there. I did a no save challenge of
Sherry.
this on my old channel
You
with
go that
commentary. Annoying that I lost it. Might do it again. Only got a B rating, I think. Oh Jesus! Well, you're doing better than me then, because yeah, I mean, I did a good part 1. I think. I mean, I managed to get. I ran through the opening area so I could get the vicar's like costumes. But I did like I did the entire mansion in like no, sorry, the art museum police station in like 2 hours. I don't think that's, don't get me wrong, that's not good enough to get like the A rank, but it's still pretty good for me considering I've played this twice now. But yeah, I'm not great at these games. I'd say I'm distinctly average. You've only done Clare A. Oh really? Oh well, I've done Leon. I've done Leon A and Clare B. But that is the scope of my distance so far. More than anything, I'm just finding it. Well, I'm enjoying myself quite a bit actually. Because again, when I was little, these games always terrified me. So I had to build up the nerve to actually play this. I played the remake before it, and that was intimidating as well. More intimidating than this one. But yeah. Oh, that's cool though. I mean, did you? Well, yeah, same. Only got into it. Only got into these since the remakes Average here too. I've had the original Black Label of the game since I was 15. Jesus, really? Yeah, I've got a Black Label of Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3. I've had them in my collection for a while. I've just never been able to bring myself to play them. Yeah, they've been sitting there. Yeah, it's been nerve-wracking. I may do one at some point just for the hell of it, because that's the first one. But oh, it's great. I'm glad I'm speaking to a kindred spirit here, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I didn't play it until the remakes. But yeah, I'm not a Resi pro. I'm completely green when it comes to these games. Still getting used to tank controls as well. Oh, there's Sherry.
Sherry!
Resi 2 on PS1 is the best Resi game. Is it? I heard there's an N64 version. Shit. That's got some extra documents and stuff, some extra lore. There we go. Not that good, but I know Clare from memory now. I'd still say you're a country mile better than me. Oh, shattered his face. I love that slow-mo explosion of the crocodile's head. That's hilarious. The N64 version is an impressive achievement, but not the best. Really? I was told it was... Well, yeah, but I was told it's got more content. That's why I was like, you know, okay, might have to give that a look. I mean, visually, it probably isn't. I mean, let's face it, we can't really pride these games on their visuals. I mean, visuals for the time, definitely we can, but not by today's standards. Yeah, this bit of the game is nice. I've never done it before. Again, this is me. This is like you're experiencing my first blind run of the Clare A scenario. So
Come on.
I've seen
Wake
friends
up,
play it,
Sherry.
but again, I can only ever watch them play. Yeah, maybe more, but quality over quantity. Yeah, that's true. That is true. How did you find the remake, out of curiosity? Did Mr. X shit you up as much as he did me?
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
It's one of the reasons I'm biding my time going back to it, because Mr. X scared the bejesus out of me every single time I was in the game. After we get past that bit, I'm generally okay. It's that bit specifically. I don't know, for me, PS1 was a massive time in my life, so for me, graphics still look nice to me. Yeah, I mean, again, I can't fault them. They are what they are. I love the remake. I love it. I can't bring myself to... I really have to psych myself up to do another run of it, because Mr. X, for him, purely, that moment, that moment of him running through the police station, chasing you, that shits me up every time. It's so terrifying to me. My mate bought me Resi 2 remake, has made a proper real fan. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, my friend. 3 remake is good too. Yeah, I have experienced I ran through the opening area of it. But again, the Nemesis shit. Mr. X was a pain in the neck, yes. No, not just a pain in the neck. He was terrifying. I mean, I was always trying to discern where his footsteps are, so I could decide if I am going in one direction. And there's been a couple of times where I was walking through a door, and he's walking through the same door I'm about to go through, and I'm like, ugh! And then I feel my pants, and then I run away. Yeah, it's terrifying to me. more than anything, I think it's just the chasing aspect. I think that's what scares me more than anything. And he doesn't say anything. He's just a menacing presence that follows you. I was terrified when I got to the B run of this. And he was like, he was here, and I wasn't expecting him to be in this game. Or at least I thought he might be a boss, but not something I'd have to deal with in the PlayStation version. I thought he was just like a boss in one area that you killed, but he's a presence that chases you, and you kind of have to have some rounds available at all times. So, so when are you going to do another run then? Are you going to? I mean, do you stream it like I do on here, or? Because I will check out your. I'd like to check out your channel if you're doing it on here. So what I mean is, all of the Resi 2 versions, PS1 is nicest. GameCube and DC look off due to high-res 3D models or pixelated backgrounds. PS1 is all sits. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, like they're all kind of like one thing. They kind of all sit together. Yeah, you're not wrong there. No, it was pre-recorded. Oh, what? So you don't do it over YouTube? That should be enough to carry all that crap, I think. I'm going to put the bow gun away just because I don't think that's... Probably won't need it. Yeah, it's consistent. Yeah, exactly. I actually, to be honest with you, I thought the same when it came to the Final Fantasy VIII remaster that they did on the Switch. You play that game, the backgrounds look terrible, but the model looks crisp and clean because they've updated the model, but they couldn't be bothered to redraw all the backgrounds. Or, you know, at least port them so they look like updated. Don't know what the aversion is to doing that. I mean, if you're doing a remaster... I mean, is it really difficult for them to update all of the textures in the background? I am ready to do a run. We'll need to do the one run practice, then record the no saves challenge. So you have to do it with like no saves at all. You have to run through the whole game in one sitting. Shit, that is some serious shit right there. Yes, FF8 again. PS1 looks best, especially on the CRT TV. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I started playing it. You can see it's on my channel. A bit of my Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. I was playing it at Christmas and really getting into it, but the backgrounds, they were just annoying the crap out of me. I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, can you just left it? Just port it all over as crisp as it was, and just leave it. But you know. Happy dreams and all of that shit. So you were a big PS1 fan? Did you like play the? I mean, are you gonna? I mean, I'm starting my PlayStation 1 collection at the moment. I'm trying to get my hands on like as many like non-sport PS1 games, only because again, sports stuff I find to be entirely disposable every year. They look crisp on CRT. Yes. You've got a PS1 collection. Oh, what have you got? Like what games can we expect? Have you got that cloner game? Because I've looked on eBay and that's like 200 quid. That's like 200 quid. I mean, I managed to get my hands on Diablo 1 the other day. And I was real happy with that. Because it was, I think that was 100 quid. Just to get my hands on Diablo 1. Yeah, your PS1 collection. You don't have to type it all out. I'm not, just like maybe your top 5 stuff that you like. Just because obviously I know it could be a big list and I don't want to. Cloner is good. See, it was never my... I think I was just getting out of the PlayStation era when that game came around. Oh fuck, I didn't raise this bloody elevator back up. I have 30 original PS1 games. Oh, okay. I've got a little collection here. In fact, I think you can see some of them in my opening. Yeah, top 5. Top 5. Final Fantasy VIII. Classic game. Underrated, I would say. A very underrated game. Final Fantasy VII. Oh yes. Although I'd say Final Fantasy VII are number 1 for me. Tomb Raider. What, the original? Nice. Resi 2. Nice. Yep. I'm feeling you. What else? Gran Turismo 2. Really? What about that one do you like? Is it just like a better experience, or very underrated? Oh. I remember that one of the games I used to love playing was bearing in mind I was terrible at it. I don't think I could even get past like the first battle mode. Was Destruction Derby. I remember playing that and thinking, holy shit, that's difficult. There's a battle mode and I could just never win. Tomb Raider, yeah, a friend of mine used to play that. It's a game I remember seeing and thinking it looks cool, but the controls look very complicated. Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy VII, they're just fucking classic. I'm sorry, but they just are. I had a wheel and pedals. Young and never stopped sim racing since. I love racing. Ah, okay. So what do you think of the more modern entries in the racing genre? I think one of the most recent ones with a bit of controversy around it was another Gran Turismo game, wasn't it? They're now like selling you vehicles and shit. I've always said, and again, this is one of the reasons I love this era of games. One of the things that really annoys me is just how you don't get all the content anymore. I mean, at least when you bought these discs, you had it all. You know? I missed that. I missed that I got everything, and now I have to buy it all separate. FF7 was my favourite, then towards 8 due to being rushed yet somehow having the best OST since forever. Yeah, I have to say though, 7's got some pretty good bangers in it. In terms of music tracks. Nobuo Uematsu knows his shit. I play Assetto Corsa, proper sim. No, back then the games were polished and complete. Yeah. That's what really pisses me off nowadays. You don't get it all, and it comes out full of bugs. I think patch culture is one of the worst things to happen to gaming, because now a developer thinks they can just release something that's not finished and just say, oh, we'll fucking update it later. I hate that mindset. Yeah, One-Winged Angel. Oh no, I'm thinking of just the standard like boss battle theme. That's such a rocking fucking soundtrack. Oh. Even what do you call it? The Slums music. I've still got them all in my head. I play it. I listen to it on occasion. It's just a fucking great soundtrack. Nobuo Uematsu know how to make MIDI fucking sound great. I swear to God. He wasn't the only one, but still, he's the most notable for me because he managed to make a massive ass amount of sound, like a massive score that was so impressive. PS1 era, the games were made with love, squeezing all the power out of a very limited machine to create a wonderful game. Exactly. And nowadays, they think they can rely entirely on the technology to sell the game. So basically, as long as it's got ray tracing and 60 frames per second, you know, and they can patch it later on, then they can release it whenever the fuck they want, even when it's not finished. Which just infuriates me, because I'm like, that's meant to be something you strive not to happen. Yeah, the PS1 MIDI was a nice soundtrack for FF7. Yeah. I mean, I've got the remakes music soundtrack, but I still prefer the MIDIs. They just sound better. They were better tunes. They've changed them a little bit for the remake. The FF7 remake is something that I don't entirely get on with. I've played a bit of it. I haven't been able to finish it purely because I'm not that keen. They made changes that I wish they never made. Because I think the game should have just been remade how it was. But again, that's my opinion. I know it's not probably a polarising one for some people, but personally, I think the game didn't need to change at all. Just slap some polish over it. Yeah, modern games are okay, but they don't have the charm of these oldies. No, they don't. No. Never played the FF7 remake, really. It's a good game. It's good for what it is. I would just say, yeah, I just think they don't need to change. You know, if there's something that's like people complained about back in the day about the game, then yeah, change that. But not the story, not the narrative. The narrative should stay set in stone. That should be something that doesn't change. You know, I don't see the need. Update the graphics, sure. I mean, if you have to add voices, fine. Personally, I think Final Fantasy games work better without voice. I think they should have just been like dialogue. I think, like, you know, written dialogue on the screen. Because then you can absorb the music, and the music is what you remember more. You know what I mean? You know, because I love the music. Yeah, a good game. FF7 Original was one of the best of all time. It was. It's so fucking good. Yeah, I've heard things about 7, the remake of 7, that really annoy me. I don't know if they're true because I haven't finished it. But if they are true, I'm going to moan when I see them. Because yeah, I'm not... I don't like it when they change shit. Especially stuff that didn't need to change. Titus has entered the chat. Titus? FF10? Not a bad protagonist. Not bad. Did you like 9? Out of curiosity. Because I've got a friend... Yeah, I think 9 was a game that you either loved or you didn't like. I'm happy. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was as good as 8 or 9. No, 8 or 7. But it was good. It's like your classic kind of like fantasy game. It felt more like a tried and true old-fashioned RPG. Felt like something you'd see in a storybook, as opposed to something that was Final Fantasy. So I can appreciate them trying something different. Everything about the remake annoys me. What, in 10? Are you talking about 10 or... Because you said you haven't played 7, didn't you? Oh shit, I need to get my lighter. Actually, I'm only going to get grenade rounds if I do it. I can't be bothered. 9 I still need to complete. The battles are very slow paced, but the story and visuals are so good for the PS1. Yeah. Again, they've got those block... You know, they managed to make block polygon characters look so cool. Oh, 7. I thought you said you didn't play 7, the remake. Fuck off. Don't mess with me, mate. Shit. 7 remake, watched my mate play it. Oh, did you? Okay. Alright. What did they... Okay, let me ask you a question about it then. Because you're going to know. I heard they didn't kill people, some people, when that tower fell. Which, to me, destroys a huge amount of stakes for the earlier game. there's a reason that everyone died when that tower fell. And it's not because they wanted to just kill everyone off, it's because it told you the stakes of the story. It's kind of like if they tried to make sure Ares didn't die. And let me tell you this, if they don't kill off Ares, I'm going to be very angry. Because yeah, there's a reason I haven't touched it. Not sure I didn't stay around that long. Oh, right. Yeah. I heard... I definitely heard that when the tower for... Bearing in mind, like, Biggs, Wedge, Jesse and all that lot, they die in the original game, don't they? The tower, that massive, like, tower falls and kills all of them. And the only thing is Barrett and Marlene. As soon as SideQuest appeared, I was like, nope. Oh, you mean just running around and killing shit for people in the town? The boring shit that was not in the original at all. Yeah, I 100% agree with that assessment right there. It's fucking infuriating. Sector 7 plate, yeah, that's it. The plate. Down boy. Buying the last bullet in there. Yeah, that crap. You sound like you loved it. It is angering, you're right. But they need new players, I guess. That is exactly the reason why. It's the new player base. I think everyone wants... I think everyone wants voiced characters. They think no one wants to read the narrative, which I would have preferred to read the narrative. I didn't like the voice acting at all. I just always think Cloud should be mute. I don't think you should hear their voice. And I didn't like the fact that they didn't Barrett didn't swear. He sweared like a fucking trooper in the original game. Forgot about the shock rifle. Well, I just figured I didn't use it for the boss before, so you know, may as well use it a little bit now that I've got it. Get rid of some zombies. FF13 was the last proper one. I've actually got a video on Final Fantasy 13. Well, I say video, it's more of like an annoyed playthrough, or a little bit of a playthrough of the game. It's one of my Saturday night showdowns, and it was so... Well, I basically frame what my feelings on it. But I'll give you the cliff notes. Why, for the life of me, they thought that making a battle system where you didn't have to engage with the battle at all, like you had a thing called auto battle, is beyond me. Why would you get rid of the thing that people want to play? For the life of me, I don't understand why you would get rid of that. It's such a strange choice. I don't understand. I don't know what they were thinking when it came to 13. 12 was okay. I mean, I did go back and start doing a little bit of a playthrough not too long ago, but I don't know. I'd say in terms of Final Fantasy games, you've got it's so they could make the fights jazzy and like a movie. There's so much going on. Auto battle is helpful. Yeah, but I want to be involved in the decision making. I want to know what move I'm doing. I want to know, I wanted full control. And the choices these people, or at least this, by making it like this, it just felt like they didn't need me there. I just held one button to do the fights. Mostly. And that infuriated me. Mind you, proper old school fans say 6 is the best. They do. My friend does, yeah. My friend said 6 is amazing. I've never played it. It's the only one. I did say I was going to go back and do it at some point, but I never have. I should. Yeah, it's all about the stagger system and the paradigms. Yeah, and not only that, the narrative. It was crap. I mean, it was so confusing. I remember them talking about like Le C and all of this shit, and I was just like, what? I have it on the PS1. Yeah, so do I. I've got the anthology. I've got 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 on the PS1 because obviously we didn't get 3 over here. I got that on the DS later on. But I haven't played it. Again, I've got it. I played a little bit of it. I've got a lot of Final Fantasies. God, she cringes. Who? What, in 6? Because I know the 6 is a girl, isn't it? It's pink-haired girl, which is what I thought 13 was based on. Until they said, no, she's called Lightning. That's another thing in 13. The names. I like 5. I have a ROM for the SNES. What happens in 5? Because I haven't up at 1 to 6. I have not played. I played 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, Vanille in 13. Vanille, who's that? Is that the spunky girl who's just doesn't stop talking? Who's like a caricature of like over the top like gamer fangirl. Like a ditzy character. Not played it a lot, but I like it. The wind stops blowing. Might be called FF2 in Japan or here. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know the numbers move around depending on what region you're in. Yeah, the annoying teen who makes odd noises. Ah, she grates me wrong. She's very fit, but she grates me. I remember thinking, oh, who's this? It's just, yeah, she's so annoying. Yeah, the bloody numbers. We do have very similar opinions to this kind of shit, my friend. Because, yeah, I've got to be honest with you. I'm just, more than anything, I'm just glad that, well, to be honest with you, I haven't got on with the more recent Final Fantasies. Because they seem overly reliant, once again, on voiceover. I think I really did just prefer the era where you didn't hear the character's voice. For me, it ruins it. I don't want to hear their voice. I liked it when I didn't hear it. FF13 has 2 nice birds in. it's got quite a few. And let's be honest, Final Fantasy does that. The people over at Square Enix do know how to make an attractive girl. Let's just say it that way. I'll concede that 100%. I bought PS3 this year for the 13 trilogy. Oh, did you? I've got it. Again, it's something I bought independently here and there. But yeah. Okay, FFX is the last proper FF. It is. They did FFX2, and I played a bit of it, and I remember thinking, is this just about me perving over hot, like, women dressing up in different dresses? Because that's what Final Fantasy X2 felt like. It felt like a pervert's dream. It felt like something I would make if I wanted to ogle at attractive women. It felt like something I would play again if I wanted to, you know, have some quiet time, because the gameplay itself, I just thought it was silly. What different garments give you different powers? I mean, again, it was a job system, but I just didn't. The whole dress sphere thing, it was like a fashion montage. I say the same. Square are good at making fitties. FFX is literally a perv's dream. 100%. It is. Oh my god! It's such a pervert's dream. It's something I would make to make perverts happy. It's so funny. The classic game is Special Quiet Time. That's what it's called. Oh, it would be Special Quiet Time as well. Bloody hell. Oh, worth every minute. Worth every minute. I have to say that I mean, that's what I just have to assume the developers were intending to make. They just wanted something where a bunch of pervy blokes could get their leg over. I mean, that's what I'm imagining anyway. I mean, that's what I thought that ditzy woman in FF13 was. She was like your dumb bimbo character who wears virtually nothing, and you were gonna basically, she was there for the eye candy. It's literally the only thing I could see her. Even though you can only play her in select parts of the game because they kept moving you around protagonists, which again is another thing that annoyed me, not having a set in stone team until like way into the game. I mean, why they thought splitting the team up for a large chunk of the game is ridiculous.
My stomach hurts.
Props for playing this and chatting about Final Fantasy. Oh, no worries. I'm always happy to talk games. In fact, that's why I'm here. I mean, you'd be surprised the amount of time I come on here and no one wants, and like, again, no one says anything, so I'm just trying to talk about the game as I play it. I'd love to talk about Final Fantasy. I could talk about Final Fantasy all year. I've got my dead set opinions about them. Some of them are polarising, but most of them I'd like to believe are quite faithful, because I mean, everyone should love a bit of Final Fantasy. It's a fucking great game. Well, the series is great. Final Fantasy 13-2 is the same, just cute teens in bikinis for no apparent reason. Did you ever beat those massive dinos on FF13? I'm trying to remember how far I got. I think I got to the part where you play as Snow, and all those motorbikes start coming down and attacking you. And then there's this rat run part of the game where you can keep running around and farming these items, which you can sell and make a hell of a lot of money. Because I know one of the things the game suffers with, because you don't get awarded money for fighting enemies, which is something that really pissed me off. So I found a spot where I could farm items that I could sell for good money, and then I stayed there for fucking ages until I got bored, and then I gave up playing the game. You must be my generation then. I was born in 84. Yeah, 86. The Y roam around the open. They roam around the open world. Okay, you didn't get far. No. I don't think I got as far as some people have. Ah! Don't slice me, Birkin. Don't slice me. Oh shit. Oh, okay, we're still in caution. Oh, I fucked him up. Eat it, you bitch. Down you go, boy. Normal. No, I think I did fight the... I think that the dinos you're talking about do ring a bell. I think I did... I do vaguely remember seeing some... running around this area and there being loads of green dinosaurs. Were you playing as that ditzy woman while you were running round and you had to avoid them? I'm trying to recall. Because I think I know the part you're talking about, and I think I did get past that bit. But yeah, on normal, I use fire rounds on him. Well, I only used them because I've got a load of them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used them. I've got like 20 odd. I thought, oh yeah, why not use them? You know, they have like 20,000 HP. Yes, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because you can't beat them, can you? You have to run away. They find you, but you have to run away from them. Yeah, you can choose to fight them, but it's an absolute waste of time. I think they've got an item that's rare that you can collect. I think they've got. There's definitely a reason to fight them and beat one of them because you get something. I can't remember what it is, and they're guarding items and stuff. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I definitely think I know the thing you're talking about.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Barry Birkin.
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure.
Seen some guy beat them in 2 minutes. Really?
Thank you, Claire.
Do you throw like an item at them or something? Something that weakens them? I remember having to use like loads of status elements to get their defenses down.
Because of their work. I grew up alone.
Oh,
But
poor Sherry.
now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Oh, yes, because I'm your mum now. It's these kind of bits in the game that just make me cringe. Because I'm just like, it's not realistic, is it?
I'll be right back.
I don't know.
I
guess I'm a stickler for narrative. Yeah, they have stuff. I've spent hours with Paradigms and just can't beat them. I think I managed to beat one, but I think I used a guide. I can't remember what I used. Because it was so long ago. No, he just used the proper crazy setup and staggered them so easy. Really? I didn't... Because I do know there is a guide on how to beat them. Well, there is stuff you can do to beat them. I just know I remember playing it and just running away from a load of them because they were. It was no point in fighting them because I would have been there all year trying to beat them. You know what? I don't think I'm going to waste the standard herb. I'm going to use a double herb. That'll cure me back to fine. There we go. Don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, sneaky ribbons. I remember them being a ball ache to beat. It annoys me. I figured out Emerald and Ruby weapon all on my own. No internet then. I did Well, actually, I didn't. I remember doing them, but they did own me the first few times. I only managed to get through Ruby and Emerald with Final Attack and Phoenix and spamming Knights of the Old Round Table like materia all the time. I remember figuring out how to do the gold chocobo shit. But I wasn't no, I did use some internet tips because back then there was internet in the house. It's just, and I had to print it out on paper because I didn't actually own the internet myself. My brother-in-law had some, and I went round there and used his internet and found a few guides on Final Fantasy VII, and that's how I figured out all the gold. Well, that's what helped me figure out the gold chocobo shit. But yeah, it was a crazy time. It was fun. It was fun trying to figure it all out because the guide only obviously went so deep, and you had to figure out some stuff on your own. It was weird being around back when there was no internet, or like very little internet, where you had to go like around other people's places. Whereas now, I mean, look, I'm streaming over the internet right now. I had a magazine for the Gold Chocobo. I had the Brady Games guide, I think, at some point, but that didn't cover chocobos. Like, they did a Final Fantasy VII official guide, and it didn't cover gold chocobos. I think I managed to get so much fun, completed FF7 maybe 10 or more times, and maybe 100% on half of them. I've done it a couple of times. PlayStation was obviously the first time I completed it. I have been meaning to do another run on the Switch, but I said to myself I would do it after I've done 8 again, because I really do want to go back through 8, and I had started, but again it was the backgrounds and shit that were bugging me a little bit, so I kind of, after Christmas, I was like, I'll come back and do 8 at some point. I might just do it on the fucking PlayStation, because again, like you said, it's all cohesion in this, and not only that, the Switch port comes with like a fast mode, so you can skip stuff. It's got like a fast battle mode where you can press a button and it will speed up the gameplay, so you can get to places quicker and stuff. And I've been overusing it in that game, to the point that now I'm thinking I should do it again, but now I should just run it at the normal speed, because I don't know, it just feels disingenuous to run through the game in using speed mode. But I don't know, I guess that's the stickler in me a little bit. I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to these kind of games. I'm a bit of a fussy fart. I mean, I love these games. I mean, you know, I grew up with these games. You know, I think you always have a special bond with a series when you grew up with it. And by nature, I am a bit of a completionist anyway. It's just, you know, I just remember being so impressed when you played these games that you kind of just fell into these worlds, didn't you? Like, you know, I think that's why back in the day I couldn't play Resident Evil, because it was, at the time, I would get so absorbed in the world, and this world terrified me, so I couldn't play it. And then I just remember, like, Final Fantasy, like, my friend showed me Final Fantasy VII, and I remember being like, initially a bit concerned, because again it was monsters and stuff, and again back then I was a bit of a fraidy cat, but it was intriguing, and then I remember playing it, and then I just couldn't get off of it. Even the religious undertones of Final Fantasy VII, like the how you know, when people die, their body isn't wasted, they return to the planet and form the life stream. I mean, that's based on a real religious belief, but back then, to me, that was that's as close to believing in a religion that I've ever come to. And I just remember thinking to myself, fucking hell, this game is amazing. You know, and then when they killed Ares, I just remember, like, it was that fury moment in my stomach where I was like, you killed my girlfriend, you motherfucker. Bearing in mind I'm like a kid of like 13 at this point. But I just remember, like, I really did take that death to heart. I think loads of people did, and it's one of the things that just still sticks with me now. Yeah, the live stream, everything about Final Fantasy VII is wonderfully written. Yeah, it is. It's so chronically well written that it infuriates me that they felt the need to change it for the modern telling. People of today should have played that game. Yeah, I fancied Ares the most. Shit, I haven't got a gun equipped. Go away. Jesus, they came out of nowhere. But yeah, I don't know, I thought Tifa was pretty hot, I'm not going to lie. I liked the short skirt and all of that. I thought that was quite nice back then. Ares was pretty more your standard like girlfriend, wasn't she? I felt Tifa was dressed a little bit more, shall we say, free? I think back then those kind of girls intimidated me anyway. They dead? Not going to use my flame rounds because I'm using them on the plant zombies. Thing is, nowadays games like FF7 are so long and need so much time. Yeah, but I would take them over anything. This is the thing, people come into this medium now, see it as a, well, to be honest with you, I mean, you say like, again, you say games like Final Fantasy VII take so long to get into, but I mean, look at where games are now. You're looking at open world design. You're looking at massive blank spaces of nothing with threadbare content, you know, what do you call it, like little pillar box houses that you unlock that unlock more of the map, or, you know, location markers, outposts to clear, shit like that. That's long, but it's boring. I mean, to me, that's boring. You know, give me a good story any day, as long as you want to make it. You know, make it long, make it interesting, get me involved, absorb me, sink me into the world, let me be that person. But don't put me in an empty world and say have fun. You know what I mean? Because that's what the modern game is to me. It's just empty. There's nothing to it. I mean, there's so much you can do in games nowadays, but the wrong people are in charge of it. It's people who are obviously looking at the balance sheet at the end of the day, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to finance their next monthly quarter. That's what it's about. It's about making a minimum viable product. So a product that's, you know, at best functional when they release it, so they can make a killing on game sales. Then basically you then set yourself to, okay, patching it, fixing it, making it so it was how it was meant to be on launch. I still play Tomb Raider on my Sega Saturn. Sure, it's a little janky, but so involved. That's the thing. That's what I just like sinking myself into a world, but only if the world is interesting. You know, if you sink me into a world that's like, you know, really expansive, but as deep as a puddle, I don't give a shit. You know, I'm not interested in a world that is not, you know, that's not meant to be lived in. It's not meant to be interesting. You know, the amount of games that are out there nowadays where it's just, you know, go here, clear this outpost of enemies. I mean, who gives a shit? You know, where are the games where you would involve, like, you go on an actual experience, you'd feel, you know, you'd feel like you'd actually achieved something, or that something was, you know, pivotal, and you were the guiding light to making sure that, you know, the princess got saved or the world got saved. I mean, yeah, you do have that nowadays, but it just feels so fake compared to how it used to feel with these games. I mean, again, you've got On the Dawn of DLC and all of this other crap. Don't mess with me, motherfucker. There we go. Right. But yeah, I don't know. I just think games of today, they're just nowhere near as involving as back then. I miss that era. I mean, you get all the haters out there that are saying, you know, well, the modern games are here and they're great and all of this shit, but I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, are they great? I mean, they're not that great. They're fine. I mean, they look good. You know, modern games look good, but I don't feel as absorbed as I used to. You know, I don't feel I'm actually in someone else, in another world. I feel like I'm visiting someone's sandbox that they've made, and it's fake, and I feel it's fake. You know? Yeah, sorry, rant over. I'm just talking shit, but you know what I mean. Not much thinking involved, however. I played the original Prey, and it's ace. Avoided the new one, but last week I started playing it because my mate did, and it's like Tomb Raider. You have to figure it all out your own way in a very nice environments. Was impressed with it. Is that what you mean? Was impressed? Quite impressed with it. Oh, that's great. I mean, personally, there haven't been many games lately where I've been impressed. I mean, they do crop up from time to time, but now I just find myself buying games and not playing them because I just think they're not going to be as fun as I think as their initial promise. I mean, I guess that's the jaded part of me. Figure it all out on your own in very nice environments. Yeah, Tomb Raider reboot is nice. Oh yeah, the 3 games that came after, Shadow and the other one. Yeah, they weren't bad, to be fair. They felt fine. But again, as a person who hasn't played Tomb Raider, so I don't really have a dog in that fight. I mean, as a person who's played the original Tomb Raider, would you say they've lost a lot of content in the new Tomb Raider games? Would you say they're not as enjoyable now as they used to be? Just curious, because again, I've never played them, so I can't really be objective in that regard. You would know. I've played the modern ones. I just haven't played the old school. I play 100% of abandonware backups this year of PS1 more often than not. I'm impressed. What, abandonware PS1 games? Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the one to play. Yeah, the one where you cover yourself in mud. Yeah, that gave me like a Predator vibe. Thank you. PS1 games still impress me basically. I always find new ones weekly. Really? I have to say, the PlayStation era was one of the few where I thought we've got our shit together, kind of thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not going to be one of those people who says, you know, oh, it was all about the it was all about the PlayStation era. The PlayStation era was great. You know, kind of thing. You know, like the classic granddad type character, but. That was close. Those lickers nearly killed me too. Yeah, well, I was expecting them. I just didn't realise I had my bloody flame rounds equipped and not my grenade rounds. So I was only setting them alight. Should have been blowing them up with grenades. Damn it. Tip: don't carry the ink ribbon. No. I know there's a chest down here, and that's where it's going. That's going in here. I'm not carrying a lot of this shit. I don't think I need the lighter anymore either, so that's going to stay in here. I need the weapon box key, and they can go in there as well. Oh, their pixelated compressed output is so nostalgic. Calavan, welcome my friend. Yeah, we're playing. Yeah, well, you said I should go back and do a classic Resi play, so I figured, you know, let's do it. Let's go back to when times were simpler. Oh. Yeah, we've just been talking about Final Fantasy and all of that stuff. Fucking love Final Fantasy. We could talk about Final Fantasy all year around here. Well, I definitely could. That was my game of my generation, that was. Very simpler, but less scary. No Mr. X encounters. The good old days, fucking A. The good old days. Where you bought a game, you know that day where you bought a game and it came with a little instruction manual that you could read in the car journey on the way back home, and you could read the manual, and then like you got in, you didn't have to wait for a patch to download. You could just stick the disc in, play it, and all your content was there. No messing around. Oh, hello zombie. Whoa. Zombarders. Got a grenade with your name on it. Jesus, this is way less powerful than the shotgun. I wish to go back when my only issues in life were homework. Oh no! No! Damn it, you were meant to be dead. Yeah, that was simpler times. Where, you know, you had no responsibilities. You know, where you could just play games all day. I mean, I still do that now, but you know what I mean. Is he dead? Did I win? I won! I didn't. Oh shit, I just blew his legs off. He's not dead though. Set his arse on fire. No fighting for you. I love how internet connected the world, but I kind of miss the mystery behind video games back in the day. If you hadn't an early online connection or read magazines, you basically went blind. Yeah, we were saying that a minute ago. It's all moved online, so you can literally find cheats to or guides to anything. That would have been good or bad depending on your luck. An amazing blind experience with a good game and a bad and frustrating one with a bad game. think the pistol these guys. I think I pistol these guys to save other ammo. Let him have fun. I don't have many pistol bullets, so I mean, I remember when I was Leon on this part, I had the shotgun and I was just running around and just blowing limbs off of them. I mean, look how many bullets I've got. Shitload of grenade rounds. I'm just letting the killer in me come out. But yeah, I just no, what I miss, and this is the truth, what I miss is the days where you bought a game, you brought it home. Oh, Annette!
You killed William. I'll never forgive you for that.
Wait!
Huh.
I've just prepared.
I love the costume Claire's wearing, can I just say that?
And this time, no one will take it from me. This is the most significant piece of
in this game, if you save too much ammo, you can end up not using it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sherry's in serious trouble. William implanted her with his embryos. There's no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens...
Am I the only one who finds that a bit disgusting? That William impregnates his own daughter? What? Just a little bit like... Ugh.
William.
I'm coming, darling. Oh my god. Oh, you can see his face on his left boob.
William, you're alive.
He looks lovely. Right. Oh. Yeah, I hoard ammo a little.
He's getting stronger with each skin he casts off. Sherry!
But I play on easy.
Tell me what I need to know. How can I save Sherry?
I have detailed information. Everything you need to know to prepare the antidote is right here.
Oh, instruction for synthesis of G virus antigen G vaccine, codenamed Devil. Yeah, we'll check that out later on. Fucking hell. Just gonna feel my way around.
And tell her I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother.
You should play it on normal, mate. I think you'd be fine. It's not that hard. I mean, you'd think it is, but it's not. I mean, I'm not great at these games. I'll be the first to tell you. I'm quite shit when it comes to these games. But I mean, I've done. This has been my. Has been activated.
Repeat. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Shit. Shit just got real, guys. Should I go and deal with the moth? But yeah, this is a normal one. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not great. Hello, moth. Running away. He's dead now. Make myself a guest in their login now. But yeah, what was I saying? Basically, yeah, I miss the days where I just had the instruction manual. This room in the remake could have been amazing too, but they cut it. I know, why did they cut so much? I mean, you'd be quite a bit missing from this game, isn't there, compared to the to this original? All the puzzles and stuff are pretty much gone as well, aren't they? I mean, I noticed that. got to go upstairs, haven't I? I mean, why did they did cut a hell of a lot of content from this originally. I just remember thinking to myself, I could have done a hell of a lot. The fuck is that? I'm going to see Leon now. So Caliban, how have you been, my friend?
Leon, you made it.
Claire, is that you?
It's Claire, mate.
But never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry from me. I left her in the security office.
Have you been playing the new Winters expansion for Resident Evil 8? Village, whatever it is.
What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
She's counting on Leon. I mean, I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing good, mate. Keeping busy. As you can see, been going back and playing the old classics. Doing what you said, basically. I literally just finished the DLC on hardcore difficulty. I knew you would have been all over it. The second I saw it, I thought, I bet you any money that's where Caliban is this weekend. He's going to be all over that fucking Resident Evil 8 release. That's what I think a lot of people are doing now, and there's probably loads of playthroughs going on at the moment on YouTube. I mean, the day of launch, someone had already recorded pretty much an entire playthrough by the time I woke up. I had to wait a week to play because it released the next day I went on vacation. Well, I figured it wouldn't take you long to finish it. The second I saw it out, I was like, well, there's going to be lots of Resi players out there this week. They're going to be going nuts over the game. Is it good? Have you been enjoying it? Did you even like 8? I can't remember if you told me you liked it. It's a very short DLC also. Yeah, from what I heard, there's a lot of people pissed also that if you buy the disc version, it's pointless because it's not on the disc, it's just a download code with the original Resident Evil 8 game disc. I saw on Amazon loads of reviews, loads of people getting pissed off because they bought the game and then they pretty much had to download all the DLC. Finished in 2.5 hours the first time on normal, 1 hour and a half on hardcore. I expect nothing less, mate. Ah, fuck. demo disc. I didn't like it that much. There were some cool and interesting things here and there, but I didn't like it. Don't want to be the this doesn't like me guy, but it's kind of like that. Yeah, it's not a. It's more of an action game, isn't it? I would say. It looks like. Again, it looks like with 7 that it didn't make the numbers they wanted it to because it was more of a horror. And then with 8, they were like, right, let's add some action elements in and make it an action game. And then that's kind of made it a bit of a generic game. I mean, I'm watching your RE2 stream and thinking about the DLC, and I can't believe it's in the same universe. It's nonsense. Village's DLC is pure fantasy. Yeah, you go to a weird dream world, don't you, or some shit. I watched a bit of it and thought, is this it? It's not about the action gameplay, it's about the story and the lore. Now it's literally magic. Oh yeah, what you mean Rose? That she's pretty much nigh indestructible. What I saw is she waves her hand at stuff and it becomes like it dissolves and shit. So she's got a power that's weird. I mean, I hope they explore new stuff in the future. I'm done with the mould. Enough with the mould. Yeah, the winter shit. You want to be done with the winter stuff, basically. Yeah, I echo that. I think Ethan's been around a bit too long now. I think we need to, you know, what I don't understand is, and I've said this to a few people, why don't they explore any of the other characters in the Resident Evil world? Like loads of them that haven't had any like FaceTime at all. Like, why hasn't Ada Wong had a game? Or, you know, why isn't like, you know, that Billy guy in the first Resident Evil game who's with Rebecca, why hasn't he had a game where he's dealing with Umbrella? I mean, why is it just Chris? And I mean, you've got a very rich world that you could explore, but they're just doing other things. I love RE7 and I really like Village, but enough with the magic stuff. I want viruses and lab monsters. Yeah, I'm with you there. I think they need to destroy another town, don't they? They need to have like a big city-wide outbreak again in one of these games, because that's interesting. I'd love a big city-wide outbreak again. I hate that they marketed the DLC as the end of the Winter Saga, but it literally doesn't end anything. It leaves a lot of stuff open for the future, which I hope they don't explore. Yeah, you mean Rose having a weird attitude at Ethan's grave. I remember seeing that cutscene and I thought, that's a very odd cutscene. She threatens him, she threatens to kill him, and over the phone one of Chris's guys is asking if he's ready to shoot her. The whole section just looks odd. I just thought, like, first of all, is she really going to kill him if he insults her again? Did he really jab at her for being Evelyn as a fun bit of banter? I mean, I just remember thinking, what exactly, why did you say that? just seemed very forced and weird. I'm gonna do this in 4 hours. It's fucking amazing for me. Well, I know we're not at the end yet, but... Oh fuck, I've got to complete the vaccine. Go away, zombie. But yeah, I don't know, I'm with you there. Making that scene after the DLC literally doesn't conclude anything and doesn't answer anything. No, it doesn't. But it also doesn't work as a scene. I don't know what they were trying to say with it. Are they trying to say that she can be a monster if she wants to, but she doesn't want to be a monster? It seemed like she snaps to violent anger very quickly. And these guys probably should have known that they can't push her like that. If they work with Chris, they should know they shouldn't fuck around with bioweapons. Don't know, the tone just felt off. Shit, did I not click the vaccine? Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't have the vaccine on me, what the fuck? Do I have to pick it back up? I've got to go all the way back upstairs again. Oh, this is going to be 4.5 hours now. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought Resident Evil 7 was a very scary game, but 8 I didn't think was scary at all. And like you, I don't think the mold monster's a good villain, a good foil. You need more crazy scientists. Like, we should be following the people who made Evelyn. You can then. Claire explodes. Claire explodes with the lab trying to make the vaccine. That is probably true to this canon particularly. I gotta go all the way back up here to get something that I thought would just go back in my inventory after I synthesized it, but it didn't. I mean, you saying you finish in like Resident Evil 8 in like 2 hours, and here I am doing a 4-hour run. Well, it's now going to be 4.5 hours because you've got to run all the fucking way back. Did you go back to Resident Evil 2 at all? I know after you said you watched my playthrough of it, you wanted to go back and... Why can't I pick it up? I meant to do something else. See, that would have helped to have done that last time, wouldn't it? Does it work now? Base vaccine. Got it. Caliban, I got it. Eat it. I got it. Claire will not explode with this lab, I'll make it my mission to make sure she does not explode with the lab. Why don't you go back and play these games, mate? You should do a playthrough. I'd like to see you finish it in probably like a third of my time. It would take you absolutely no time at all to finish it. I've got to come all the way back up again, haven't I, and give it to Sherry. Oh, so much running around. See you later, zombie. Come on, Claire. Come on, mush. Mush. I think my best time is 25-ish minutes. How? How could you possibly finish this game in 25 minutes? What, you just go for the items immediately and don't collect any bullets or anything? I mean, I don't see how you do this in 25 minutes. I mean, how? Just how? You have to do a run so I can see how you would do this in 25 minutes. Oh, 1 hour 25 minutes. Oh, sorry. My eyes are playing me up today. So that's it, isn't it? I've got the vaccine. So now just go back to Birkin. Shady Betty Birkin. But still, 1 hour 25 minutes, that's still quite insane. Like I said, would you not, you just have to miss a hell of a lot of content. I tell you what, because I want to get the unlimited ammo stuff, when I do a speed run of this, you can sit in the chat and guide me as to what I should do next. And then I'll keep pausing the game so the clock freezes, and then that way you can help me get it done in 1 hour 25 minutes. Does that sound like a fair trade? You can be my on-the-spot guide to get this done in one video. What'd you say? No pressure. See you later, zombie. Come on, come on, come on! I want to get this done in at least 4.5 hours. Yeah, because I ran, obviously I did the Vickers run at the beginning to get the extra costumes. But I skipped the last part, repeat. Stop judging me! Look, I know, I'm not great at these games. Come on now. Cut me some slack, mate. Come on now. How should I know? I've never done this. I've never had to get the vaccine before. And that document is just not worth reading. It's a load of science jargon. If it would have said go here, then go here, then go here, I'd have been like, okay, no worries, we'll get that done. But it doesn't. It would have just said a load of technical shit in the game lore that I wouldn't understand. I think the no saves challenge run I did was 2:45. Fucking hell. See, that's still miles better than me. You're both. There's no way in hell I was ever going to achieve that. Where is Sherry? Fuck. Where did she go? Did I... I'm lost now. Is she in here again? She should be laying down, shouldn't she? She's not in there. If you have the vaccine, you can go to the area. Well, why didn't you tell me that? Oh, I just ran all the way upstairs for no reason. You guys are meant to be helping me. By the way, there's a green herb in the corner of that room near the bed. Lots of time I saved in the station, I think, not sure. Fucking hell. You guys... What am I going to do here? No, I'm just kidding. I'm a fucking idiot. Of course she's in the MO room. She got off of her bed and ran all the way down there. I better not have to come back up here, because I was like, nah. I thought you knew that because you went back to do the vaccine. No, I did. I've never done this. I'm completely. This is like my first run of this game ever on like Clare A. Clare B last time I didn't have to make a vaccine. Wouldn't expect you to go around totally lost. Well, that's what you're seeing right here. Completely lost idiot. I didn't realise this door would be open if I had the vaccine. I thought you'd just go back to Sherry, give it, and then come down here. You watch it, now I'm going to die down here.
Five minutes until detonation.
5 minutes until detonation, guys. Now I'm locked in. Call the lift. Good luck now. I think I'm going to need it. Shit, Birkin's here. Oh, that's not a good thing right there. Injured to fuck. Shit. Listen to the music. Ugh. Ah. No. Is this like crazy opera singer or something? Down, boy. And he's going to turn into a dog, right? Ah! Shit, is he there? Shit, out of bullets. Ah! No! God damn! That was craziness right there. Okay, that was bad. Jesus. Ah. Got him! Got him! We did it, guys. Teamwork. We did it. That eye still looks ace. The elevator's here. See you later, you fat shit. I had to use practically all my bullets on him. Good job. Thanks, mate. Means a lot. Now we can get the fuck out of here. 2 hours and 20 minutes. There we go. Did that faster than my last go anyway. Go on, Claire, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Claire. Oh. Yeah, we got it done in 2 parts.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her, it will turn her into a dinosaur.
Claire, what's happened?
Not now. Come on, Sherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up.
Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry, you're gonna be okay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
It's over.
No.
See that,
I
guys?
have to find my brother.
She's got to find her brother.
This is just the beginning.
Listen to the music as well. It's so cheesy. I love it.
My God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
Well, we did it in 2 parts. 4 hours 20 total, I'd say. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm good? Do you think I did a good job? Oh, it tickles me. Oh, thank you for keeping me company anyway. Nice one, yay! I was meaning to ask you guys actually, do you know if there's an auto aim in this game? Because I've read about it, but there's not one in the options menu or anything, so how is it in a different version of this game or something? Because the options menu on the PlayStation doesn't have like auto aim. I wish it did. I'd probably turn it on. Yeah, it's always a challenge getting through these old games. It certainly is for me, mate. I mean, I've now done Claire's A and B. I've just got to do Leon B because I've done Leon A. So then once I've done Leon's B run, that's me. I've done all of the runs, standard runs. Anything to do then is to unlock the cheat weapons. But I'm not sure I could do this in 2.5 hours. I think that's what you need to get them. On other versions like GameCube, not sure. I heard there is an auto aim. You need to change the control scheme until it says aim auto, I think. Check the menu now that the credits finish. Resi 3 on GameCube or Dreamcast does, I think. Rest in peace, Paul Haddad. What I was commenting on the other week when I watched this was just how short the credits are. When you consider this was how big teams used to be on these games, and now when you look at like the modern credits, you have to kind of go off and make yourself well, you can go and bake yourself a cake in the time it waits for the credits to roll through, doesn't it? It's the same on a Marvel cinematic production as well. The amount of 3D artists they use. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2. Now what? Is it going to load my... It'd be nice if I saw a B. Did I get a B? Don't know if I got a B. Don't know what speed you have to do it in to get a B. B! Yay! 4 saves. 3 hours and 32 minutes 51. That's not that bad. Just like over half of how long it would have taken you to done it, Caliban. Well, you know, B rank is what it is, I guess. Nice. Well, not bad, I guess. Better than the other one. Okay, let's look at the options menu then. I just want to see. Is it button config then that has the auto aim? Did you die at all? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did die. So is that middle bit in the bit in the middle there, type C, that's the auto aim one, is it? I didn't know there was an auto aim. See, wouldn't auto aim be considered a cheat? It says auto in the middle, type C has auto aim. Then you can do it without saving. Yes. Let me just talk you through the intricacies of the PlayStation though. You also need to have absolute faith that your PlayStation will not crash on you. Which I have exactly zero faith in my PlayStation not crashing on me. I remember doing a run not too long ago and it crashed when I went into the basement. That's the only other thing. Yeah, I probably could do it without dying and that lasts without saving, but then I have to say though, I'd be curious what it would be like without aiming, just with the auto aim on. But yeah, that is quite cool. Either way, I'm going to end this video here. I may come back to do another Leon one. What did I just unlock? Get Leon's one? Nah, it's absolutely, it's not cheating. It's not? Okay. Maybe then. I'll leave it on for Leon B. Because I've got to do his B scenario. then I can say it's all done. Because the A scenario is easier, isn't it? I enjoyed having you guys here. Again, if you see me back on later and you guys are around, then please join me again. I'm just going to get some lunch and stuff, but then I'll be back. Somebody says, yeah, don't use auto aim on tank controls. Game is lying. Hey Jacko, welcome buddy. We're just wrapping up here. I just finished Clare A. Did it in 2 parts. Did it in 3.5 hours, which is a record for me. But yeah, I'm gonna get some lunch, and then I'm gonna come back and do Leon's B scenario and see if I can get that wrapped up today. And then I've done all the runs. Well, A and B runs for all the characters. Again, thank you guys so much for keeping me company. Really does mean a lot. And yeah, it's been nice talking Final Fantasy and other shit. I really enjoy it. Yeah. Again, like and subscribe if you like me, if you like what I'm doing. Again, don't expect it. Just I've always got to flag it. I'm told that's what you're meant to do anyway. I don't know. I just kind of go with it. But yes, I will see you guys shortly. If not, have a lovely weekend, and thank you so much again for keeping me company throughout this run. It's been fun. So looking forward to doing it again. But yeah, if you guys are around later on, or I don't know, I'll probably be back on in about an hour and do some more. Other than that, see you guys later on, and stay cool. God, that sounded so lame. See you guys later.